Relief is in sight for the towns, cities, and agencies that suffered damage during spring flooding earlier this year. NBC 25's Jane Park in the studio right now to tell us this follows President Obama's federal disaster declaration last month, right?
That's right, Bill. As we've reported, the president declared a federal disaster zone in 16 Michigan counties, including Saginaw and Midland counties, after historic flooding during April and May. And today, local municipalities and nonprofits are learning more about how they can get reimbursed for those damages. Months after heavy flooding put roads and bridges across Saginaw County underwater, communities are getting help from the federal government
to ensure that they get the aid they need to help them rebuild after the spring's flooding.
Saginaw County and 15 other counties are eligible for public assistance grants after President Obama declared a disaster zone in Michigan. The damage toll from the April and May flooding, roughly $20 million statewide.
When a bridge washes out, it's not cheap, and when a culvert washes out, it's not cheap either.
They don't budget this money ahead of time for disasters. That's money they have to pay out of their taxpayer dollars.
Representatives from FEMA met with members of local governments, state agencies, and nonprofit organizations to explain how repair and rebuilding costs will be reimbursed. It could take FEMA up to 6 months to process applications and reimburse costs.
With local municipalities, they need all the help they can get to rebuild a bridge and get that bridge to where it needs to be so that people can go over it and whatnot and, help them rebuild.
We should also mention this public assistance covers damages to public property, not for property damage for individual homeowners or businesses. You can, however, make a report to the Saginaw County Emergency Management Department, and we will post that number on mynbcnews.com. Bill.